Hellcat, Hellcat, Hellcat. Watch the internets long enough and you might think the Dodge muscle car was the only news this year. Here at Motor Authority, we've done more than our fair share of flogging the Hellcats, both on the street and in the headlines. But there's one question we haven't answered just yet. What happens when you have two Hellcats? On my left, we have the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. On the right, we have the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Altogether, we have 1,414 horsepower and a combined top speed of over 400 miles an hour. Now, normally, we wouldn't care which Hellcat we drive, but apparently you do. Hundreds of YouTube comments later, you want to know which one's better. There's only one way to find out. Let's roll. Let's get to the heart of things. With either Hellcat, there's a real demon under the hood. A supercharged 6.2-liter V8 cranks out at least 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, no matter whether you choose the Charger or the Challenger. What's that you say? Camaro what? Mustang who? Oh right, they're nowhere near that. Nope, the Hellcat is the original beast mode, with 0 to 60 times coming in at about 3.5 seconds for the two-door and 3.7 seconds for the four-door. Top speed, Dodge says 199 miles per hour for the Challenger, 204 miles per hour for the Charger. Just like styling, depends on your priorities. All that power gets dumped to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic. Do you give a shift? You can only give it in the Challenger. It has a 6-speed manual on the order sheet. The Charger doesn't. Those points go to the two-door. In either Hellcat, the soundtrack is pure vintage wine, supercharger wine. It's always there. It's always there. Stand on the gas and the Hellcat gets angry, and it gets louder and louder and louder. Set off car alarms loud. Grandparents talking on cell phones loud. Back off and throws down epic amounts of overrun. It's just perfection. You can either get used to it or you can buy a Camry. At some point, you actually have to start to live and drive with one of these Hellcats every day. And that is where we start to love one of these demons more than the other. The Challenger is more comfortable to drive than any Camaro, but it's big and heavy and acts like it all the time. It's kind of hard to get out of without gouging these long, heavy doors. Visibility is tough, though a rear view camera does help things. It's a two-door, what do you want? It's a little selfish and doesn't give a crap who knows it. Step into the Charger and the four-door starts making a strong case for itself, and for your 60 grand plus. Getting in is easier. Looking out is easier. You don't feel like you actually need to get in Dukes of Hazzard style every time. You just get in. You can even fit a car seat in the back. You know what? The Charger is just more like a real car. No matter which one you choose, either Hellcat has some basics down pat. All the right sounds are in the right places, the right looks, even the right technology, with Bluetooth audio streaming and navigation, even adaptive setups that let you tweak the Hellcat's gear shifts, throttle, and even ride. And that's a big thing, because the Hellcats ride pretty tough, both of them, even in comfort mode. You know what, the Hellcats aren't for anyone that wants razor sharp handling or stone quiet interior. And let's face it, you can putter along in them, but who wants to do that? No one's buying a Hellcat so they can worry about car seats and gas mileage. You're buying it so you can be in a muscle car and make tires go bye-bye. You know what? We've really tried to be calm and objective through this whole thing. But when it comes to Hellcats, there's only really one way to determine which one of these you need. Smoky burnouts. You know what? That was really fun, and I've been waiting for that. But let's do something a bit more scientific. Emphasis on the scientific. Let's see which one of these Hellcats can lay the longer strip of rubber.
$168, $169, $170, $171, $172, $173.
Okay. Charger wins, but just by a little bit.